We had now arrived in a part of the Earth Kingdom where we thought we couldn't be found by the Fire Nation. As a part of our plan, we decided to hunker down in a cave system. It was called the Cave of Two Lovers, which seemed like the best place for anyone to hide from their foes. However, we would soon learn that in their cave, there was just more living in it. It happened that Sokka was sent to scope out the cave. At first, his search turned up nothing, until he saw what seemed to be a large brown boulder blocking the passage. But when Sokka went in for a closer look, he found this supposed boulder covered in fur, and a heavy breathing sound could be heard. But then Sokka poked the boulder with his boomerang and soon realized that the boulder was actually a sleeping badger mole. It wasn't sleeping for long before it woke up and tunneled away. Sokka eventually brought us back to where he had seen the badger mole. We didn't find it, but we did find its tunnel. We were more curious of this creature, as none of us had ever seen one before, so we decided to follow it. Aang led the way, but Sokka helped to follow the badger mole's tracks. But when we got to the end of the tunnel, we found a large congregation of badger moles were gathered around a small girl. Off to the side of the tunnel exit was a small pool of water, but the little girl wasn't focused on that. Instead of that, she was giving a demonstration of earthbending. The badger mole cubs, despite their blindness, seemed enthralled by it. And at that moment, Katara said, "I think we just found Aang's earthbending teacher." "I'll go talk to her," I said, and went up to the girl. When she noticed us, she immediately went on the defensive. The badger moles went away to protect their young, but the girl, she was just checking rocks at me like there was no tomorrow. I expertly dodged them and tried to talk to the girl. "Look, we don't want to kill you. Our friend just needs an earthbending teacher." "I missed the part where that's my business," said the girl. Then I said, "Well, if nothing's your business, why aren't you with your parents?" This seemed to hit a sore spot with the girl, who then intensified her attacks. At this we came to a sobering realization that this little girl had similar parental issues to me. However, we didn't have much time to tell her before another part of the cave to sulk. At this, I said, "Don't worry, I'll go talk to her." I said, "Don't worry, I'll go talk to her," which I did. I found the girl sulking in the cave, and when I came up to her, I said, "Go, run away like all the others. No one would ever want to be with a girl like me." "Well," I explained, "I came from a bad home background too." "Really?" said the girl. "Yeah, and while I tell you about it, you can tell me yours too." So she did. You see, this girl was named Toph, who was the daughter of the richest family in the Earth Kingdom town of Jiaoling, but alas, she was blind. As a result, her parents isolated her from the world and led to her running away frequently and discovering earthbending skills as a result. In turn, I told her everything there was to know, and Toph said, "You know what, Zuko? You're just like me." Alas, it was getting dark and Toph had to head back to her parents, but we decided to head to the Earth Rumble Arena the next day to pick her up.